Welcome back to a brand new episode of Becoming an Entrepreneur. My name is Vince Del Monte. I'm an online fitness business coach, and today you're gonna watch a story of a student who suffered setback after setback, but still had a dream to become a full-time online fitness coach and provide for his young family. Watch the one decision he made that changed everything for him. Enjoy.
I was born in Miami, Florida, and moved up into Broward County, which is just north of Miami, when I was around 10 years old. I made it onto some high school hockey teams. I was always kind of mediocre. I never really was able to kind of push the limit, and it kind of gave me a chip on my shoulder. I knew I needed to be able to try to exceed. I decided to become a firefighter. So I went into the fire academy and started doing some fire science stuff, and that was around 2005. I had a nice career, but I felt like there was more out there for me. And I just didn't know. I didn't know what it was. Around 2009, we were responding to a house fire. We got on scene. There's flames coming out the house. And so my partner and I were ordered to go and make entry and do a search and rescue. There was flames coming out the door. There was smoke just clouding. We couldn't really see. And so we were trying to find a doorway so we can actually find the potential people that were trapped inside the house. And when I was reaching for a doorway, my hand hit a live wire, and it sent an electrical shock through my body and out my back, went through my partner. So they had to rush me to the hospital. I was out of it, and the doctors had to plug some IVs in me. My liver, kidneys, everything was so dehydrated. And I remember the doctor looking down at me, and despite what had happened, he looked at me and said, "Son, you're way too out of shape to be this young and to be a firefighter." I took this as a second chance. I was like, man, I could have died right there. It was a near fatal accident, right? I mean, who has an electrical current go through them and actually lives to tell about it all, right? And so I used that to get myself motivated. It literally shocked me into wanting to do better. Cleaned up my diet a little bit, started getting in better shape. Well, my shift mates saw it. And so I started training them. Their friends and family were like, hey, we want to get in on the action. And next thing I know, I was training all these people, and I was like, this is my passion. I decided to take the leap, and I left the fire department. I knew I could take this to the next level, studied some biomechanics, some kinesiology after I got my training certification, started working at a big box gym down in South Florida, and really learned. And so I had a couple weights, I had a backpack, some cones, some jump ropes, some bands. I'd ride down to the local parks. I would have people just come out, work out from the big box gym I was at. 10, 20, 30, a bunch of people were coming out, and I'd found this old hockey rink. It wasn't in use anymore. We converted that into what was our outdoor fitness center. We were able to build the business up to a couple hundred members, making some pretty decent income from it. 2017, we were trying to scale the business. We were looking for different ways. So we decided to invest in franchising our business. Ended up being just not the right time. I was literally bankrupt. My business, we had no money. And so we decided to go online. I heard a podcast with Vince Del Monte, and I was like, who is this guy? I started doing some research, and it just felt right. I invested into the mastermind, and within the first month, getting on a game plan call with Vince, I was reassured of how simple it actually was. We're doing well over 6 figures now, and we're definitely well over 10K. I'm here talking to you today. We just did a $17,000 month, and it's continuing to climb. And so, bankrupt not too long ago, now we're doing over 17K a month. We're sitting around guys right now, I'm surrounded by people that are making $100 million. I'm surrounded by people that are literally crushing it now, that are impacting our world. And just being around that and seeing these people that are changing our world, literally changing our world, is so inspiring because that's my vision. The key thing here is how simple it was and how reassuring, it was to be a part of this group. Thinking how complicated it was gonna be and how I suffered in silence. And I just made one simple decision, and it's insane how fast you can grow when you have that right support around, the right environment.
So a big lesson Jason learned from being a part of the 7-Figure Mastermind was that with growth comes complexity, and complexity kills growth. So we have to constantly keep your business simple, and you always have to have a clear path for how to attract leads and to get clients. And that's what we did. And if you're ready for a clear path to attract leads and to get clients so you can start having those $15,000, $20,000 months, then schedule a call right now and we'll figure out where you're at, what's working, not working. We'll figure out where you want to go and what you need to get there, and we'll figure out what your next step should be. Schedule that call right now and we'll see you on the phone. Talk soon.